So number 11 here, they present us with these two equations. They're kind of ugly looking. We've got these ugly decimals that we're going to eventually have to find a way to deal with. And then they tell us what the variables represent within those equations in the problem statement. So B and C represent the price per pound in dollars of beef and chicken X weeks after July 1st during last summer. So X is measured in weeks, B and C are measured in dollars. What was the price per pound of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken? So if you think about that question, we want to know what the price was of beef when it was equal to the price per pound of chicken. So what I can do is I can hopefully realize that I'm looking for when B and C are equal to each other. So if I substitute 1.75 plus 0.4x in place of this B right here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to now isolate x. So let's see, if I try to get from this line to this line, I can do that in 2 steps. So it's not that bad to try to group your x's on the same side. I chose to take them to the right hand side to keep everything positive. So minus 0.25 from 0.40, and I get 0.15. Now if I take 235 and I subtract $1.75, I end up with 60 cents. And then from there, you can divide both sides by 0.15. I'm thinking a lot of you are probably going to recognize what 0.60 divided by 0.15 is. It is 4. Just in case you're more comfortable dealing with fractions than decimals, I went and I turned this into a fraction. Right? 0.60 is 60 over 100. 0.15 is 15 over 100. And then if I want to solve this for x, I would divide by 15 over 100. Well, dividing by 15 over 100 is the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So if I change that to 100 over 15 and I multiply this fraction by it, I can cancel these 100s since there's no addition or subtraction happening here. And then 60 divided by 15 reduces to 4 over 1, or just plain old 4. I'm actually kind of surprised that 4 is not one of the options, because if you think about what we just found, we found that x is equal to 4. So sometimes when you get a number, you think, all right, well, I have the answer to the question that I'm asked. In this case, the question that we're asked is, what was the price per pound of beef? So now we have to take this value of x, 4, which is a number of weeks, and we have to plug it in to the equation that represents the price per pound of beef. And if I do that, 0.25 times 4 is $1, and then 235 plus $1 is going to give us 335.